Fridge. Once I went to the fridge, saw our jug, and it had a bright green plastic top, and there was a little shiny bug. The coolness, and the wetness, and the dryness, and the saltiness, and the ness, and the ness. So now I get absolutely furious. Won't you break me? Haribo was sitting in front of me, and I saw him. But my brother, what's he doing? He's smiling all over his big face. So then I woke up. Nothing. And it's morning. I'm in night. I'm in dusk. I was stuck on my side on the top of the water, eyes open and staring. In a weedy little voice I sang, when I was 9, I was... No. Okay, I think this is getting a bit boring. What programme shall I put on the telly? I know. Oh, it's just me again. Do not adjust your computer monitor. I control the X, the Y, and even the Z. Look! Z. Hip hop, hip hop. What? Anybody heard those stories people tell you about leprechauns? You know, little short men who hoard pots full of gold like greedy billionaires. Yeah. Once I found one at the end of a rainbow, but it wasn't any kind of normal rainbow, because they're just sky projections, you fool. Anyway, I was driving on the outskirts of the city when I see this rainbow. It looked like it was made of wood. It also looked like it was painted by a child, a group of children, or a whole class, or even a whole school. So I pulled over to go and have a look at it. At the end stood this uncanny wooden leprechaun next to a pot of gold. Next to that was a sign that said, "Do not touch / take pot. You'll do must all." And I thought to myself, ha, what is this? Halloween. What are the chances? Do these people have any respect for St. Patrick? So for curiosity's sake, I picked up the pot of gold and waited. Nothing. So then I started to walk away with it towards the car. Still nothing. But then, after 20 seconds, I hear something that sounds like unintelligible Irish. I turn around and I see that the leprechaun has suddenly come to life. It's walking and everything. So I walk backwards, which turned into a sprint for the car door. Suddenly, the leprechaun stops. He just freezes on the spot. And then he just fell over and he died. Turns out, what I missed was some fine print on the sign that said, also, "Do not move pot more than 25 meters." So I took the pot with me, brought it to the nearest pawn shop, and sold off the contents for £1 million. One day my brother woke me up. Wake up, he shouts, "Your goldfish is all over the floor." I said, "Brian, what the hell is a floor?" And he said, "Look, floor, and there's my dad and he's roaring." They say imitation is the highest form of flattery, so I'm going to be dead fish. Here goes. My fingers were trailing all over my chin, so off went my tongue round my... And what people in Britain today are using tomato what ducks jug things. And the door's jammed. So when it went down, it didn't make any noise at all. That's enough. He blows, he puffs, he yells, he bobs his head up and down. He spits. He spits a chocolate cake. He spits a chocolate. He spits of chocolate Swiss rolls all over the floor.
My dad called me.
And he turns to us and he goes, "The potatoes really hot." Okay, we got the next.
Let my head go.
But then I woke up.
It was all a dream. I used to read
poems to the class when they know that you can't make sense. Hot take from a rabbit. Carrots, a grape and fruit flavour cereal sucks.
Corn DD, corn DK.
The door handle made a great big hole in my head. Well, oh, son of a... Yeah, I like femboys. They're great. I've got no other ideas. He said, why don't we get to the birthday message? Happy 77th anniversary in this mortal coil, Mr. Rosen. Oh, and thanks to Hughes for getting me into this mess. Oil. Put that there for the ending. I think it's funny.